Hi everyone. Today I'm going to talk about meditation in this two-part series because I want to separate the grain from the shaft. When it comes to meditation, nowadays everyone wants to meditate. They put themselves in this stage of mind where they blank their mind from any thoughts so they can enter into an altered state, thinking that by getting into this altered state they will find peace, tranquility, serenity. But I want to make clear that there is an old saying that says, as above, so below. When you enter into unknown territory, it's like going out to a park, not knowing what your surroundings are, not knowing if there's going to be a good Samaritan or someone that is seeking for an opportunity to take advantage of you. And so that experience we've learned all the time throughout our lifetime, and we're not even realizing that old saying, as above so below, applies to the spirit realm. And that's something that you have to be very careful when you go into unknown territories. Meditating is not all about quieting your mind and trying to go into that other realm so you can feel that bliss that you're seeking for. You need to protect yourself because you are going to be in a space and time where the vibrating forces that you are surrounded with, are going to be the key elements to take you to that next realm where you are vibrating at. Let's say, for instance, if you're someone that is depressed or disturbed, and try to get into that altered state without the proper guidance, the proper protection, the proper intent, you might find yourself into areas that you won't be comfortable with. And some of them are distractions, some of them are deceptions, and some of them are blissful moments of higher experience into realms that you feel comfortable with. But what people don't realize is that even if I don't like the word praying, you should create the good intent that wherever you're going to go into that realm that you are not fully aware of or not fully in tune with, you will ask the good intent that only good intentions, only good thoughts, only positive thinking will surround you. It's like the idealization or perceptive creation that you are surrounded in a bubble, a protective bubble, or that energy that flows all around you is energy of light, of good intent, of good thought, process and form that will surround you, and you will be bathed with that energy, with that bubble, with that good intent. Why do I speak this? because I know, because I've been there. Because when I tried and learned to meditate, I wasn't properly trained. And as they say, curiosity kills the cat. I did allow on a few occasions dense energy to flow around me, and I just was curious about it, and it hit me. I'm making this video today because I just saw in the news today about someone that I don't want to give full description of the news because I really don't want to take that into this this lecture or video. That this person went into a meditative state, and he found himself in this realm, and he found himself being taken over, let's say, by this spiritual entity that happened to claim itself to be an extraterrestrial or whatever it is. And it came out in the news. I don't remember right now. I might be able to put it here in this site for reference. And it made me ponder about what I've seen in the past, not only through my own experience, but I have a dear friend of mine that went through similar experience, and right now is on medication. I can't do anything about it because science and the medicine world takes over. Now you are a schizophrenic or whatever, and people don't realize that most of the times, if not all, what we do is expressing what other entities want to express through us. For example, if you do believe in mediums, in channelers, those are people that are receptive to those in the other realms that want to communicate. They have learned to separate the grain from the chaff. But nevertheless, that communication takes place because there's an agreement between those two parties to deliver a message, one to deliver and one to receive. There's a lot of charlatans out there. We all know that. But there are also legitimate people that want to help through the intervention of other spirits from higher realms. I can make accounts of thousands of people that I have known and hundreds that I have personally known to be in that spiritual realm where they understand that there's a spirit side, and they agreed to communicate messages. Those are the clairvoyants, the channelers, the you know exactly what I'm talking about. As above, so below. As there's good intent, there's also bad intent. And meditation is something that you have to take counsel. Take counsel. When you meditate, vibrate in that energy, in that form, in that essence, in that true intention, the principles of good intent, of good outcome, of being in that place where you can feel the bliss, to work with your mind, to be in a positive state at all times. And if something doesn't feel good, either open your eyes, get disconnected, and try to get away from that energy, repel that energy that you might find. I don't want this video to be taken as, oh, this guy now is talking about negative things. No, I'm just warning you of the fact that there are negative energies and that spiritual realm that many people think that it is only a bliss. As above, so below. Take me for the experience. I know what I'm talking about. Now, part 2. I might break it down in 2 sections, so If I do so, watch the next video. If not, hear me now.